The more we try to force kindness or perfection in others, the more we notice how heavy the heart becomes. You may feel weary from repeated disappointments, or perhaps there's someone whose words or actions linger in your mind, tugging at your patience and stirring quiet resentment. Even the smallest friction can feel amplified when fatigue or stress presses upon us, and the temptation to close off our hearts is strong. Yet it is precisely in these moments, when our compassion feels scarce, that a gentle turning toward mercy can begin to lighten the burden. Mary's life invites us to consider a heart that remains tender amid challenge. Her patience, humility, and care for others, even in circumstances she could not control, offer a model for cultivating quiet, consistent compassion. By reflecting on her example, we are invited to notice that extending kindness does not depend on others deserving it, but rather on our willingness to allow love to flow through us. This gentle openness, even toward those who test our limits, is a small yet powerful way to begin healing the old wounds that linger in the spirit. Today, choose one small act of compassion. Offer a silent blessing to someone who challenges you. This could be a person who frustrates you at work, a neighbor whose habits unsettle you, or even someone from the past whose memory still causes tension. As you hold them in your mind, imagine a soft light emanating from your heart, acknowledging their struggles, wishing them peace, and releasing any claim to judgment. This practice is not about approval or forgetting. It is about creating space within yourself for gentle mercy to take root. Lord, cultivate gentle compassion in my heart. Help me to extend care without expectation, and to let my heart soften where hardness has grown. May your grace guide me to approach each person with patience and love, even in small, quiet moments. Tomorrow, we will explore how to carry this gentle patience into everyday frustrations, allowing it to guide our responses and soothe our hearts. From the gentle patience we extend toward others, we now turn inward, inviting the same kindness toward ourselves. It is often easier to forgive a friend than to forgive our own missteps, yet nurturing our own heart is essential for true emotional release. It is common to feel a quiet judgment toward ourselves, replaying mistakes or focusing on shortcomings. We may compare ourselves to ideals, to others, or even to how we think we should act in faith, leaving a sense of inadequacy that quietly drains our peace. Mary's life offers a subtle, steady model. Her patience was not only toward others, but also in her own journey of trust, obedience, and growth. Reflecting on her example, we are reminded that grace flows most freely when we meet our own hearts with the same gentleness we would extend to a child or a loved one in need. Today, allow yourself a simple, tender practice of self-patience. Take a deep, conscious breath, letting the air fill and then release slowly, imagining it carrying away harsh self-criticism. Repeat softly to yourself, "I allow myself grace today," and feel the words settle gently into your mind and heart. This is not a denial of responsibility or an excuse. It is a quiet permission to hold yourself with understanding, just as Mary's heart would invite us to hold another in love and patience. Lord, teach me patience with my own heart. Help me to embrace myself with the same mercy I offer to others, and to recognize that growth comes through gentle steps. May this patience open the way for deeper forgiveness, guiding me to release hidden resentments with trust and calm. Tomorrow, we will focus on letting go of those lingering, unspoken burdens, continuing to soften our hearts through mindful reflection and compassionate intention. From the gentle patience we practice with ourselves, we take the next quiet step, releasing the unspoken burdens that linger in the corners of our hearts. Often, these hidden resentments accumulate silently, shaping our mood and coloring our interactions without our conscious awareness. You may find yourself replaying old disagreements, recalling past slights, or carrying discomfort from words left unspoken. Even when we act graciously outwardly, the inner weight can quietly steal peace, leaving a subtle tension that dims our sense of freedom. Mary's serene example invites us to acknowledge these hidden grievances without judgment. She models a heart that gently holds pain and difficulty, allowing light to penetrate even in challenging moments. By observing her calm presence and unwavering trust, we are reminded that gentle acknowledgement of our hidden hurts is the first step toward release. This is not about ignoring wrongs or condoning harm. It is about creating space in our hearts to let go of what no longer serves our growth, fostering a softer, more peaceful spirit. Today, take a tangible step toward releasing one hidden resentment. Write a brief note naming the lingering hurt or disappointment, then fold it away as a symbolic gesture of letting it rest. As you do, breathe slowly and feel the tension lift slightly with each exhale. This small intentional act allows the mind and heart to acknowledge the weight and then gently release it, inviting mercy and light to enter the space previously occupied by bitterness. Lord, free my heart from unspoken burdens. Help me to release what I cannot change, to let go of grudges that quietly weigh me down, and to cultivate space for mercy and peace within. From there, we take another small step, inviting humility into our forgiveness, learning to approach others and ourselves with a gentle, open heart. From recognizing the weight of unspoken grievances, we gently step toward understanding the role of humility in forgiveness. It is natural to feel pride or self-righteousness when we have been wronged, or to silently hold on to the belief that our hurt is greater than another's. These thoughts can make releasing resentment feel impossible, keeping our hearts bound and weary. Even when we sincerely want to forgive, the inner voice of comparison or entitlement can quietly obstruct our progress, leaving a lingering sense of tension and unease. Mary's humble obedience and gentle trust in God offer a quiet model for cultivating humility in our own hearts. By seeing ourselves as equally in need of grace, we recognize that forgiveness is not about minimizing our own pain, but about opening space for healing and mercy. When we approach forgiveness from a stance of humility, we acknowledge our imperfections and our shared humanity, inviting light into relationships and our own interior life. This perspective shifts the focus from judging the other to understanding that grace flows most freely when hearts are softened and free from comparison. Today, reflect on one situation where humility can guide your response. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe slowly, and imagine yourself meeting the other person with gentleness and understanding rather than defensiveness or pride. Consider the ways your own heart has needed patience and allow that awareness to inform your attitude toward them. This small meditation encourages a heart that does not demand recognition, but simply seeks peace, openness, and mercy. Lord, grant me humility to forgive freely. Help me to approach others with a spirit of gentleness and understanding, and to release the need to be right or fully acknowledged. May this humility prepare my heart to embrace prayer as a tool for releasing lingering anger and deepening inner peace. Tomorrow, we will integrate prayer into the act of letting go, allowing it to carry our burdens toward light and calm. From cultivating humility and forgiveness, we naturally arrive at the quiet power of prayer as a tool to release our frustrations. Often, anger and irritation linger silently, coloring our thoughts and affecting our responses, even when we desire peace. Perhaps it arises from a difficult conversation, an unresolved tension at work, or the cumulative stress of daily life. These simmering emotions can leave us restless nights, or moments of quiet anxiety reminding us of unresolved conflict, keeping the heart from settling into calm. Mary's contemplative heart offers an invitation to bring these burdens gently before God. In Scripture, we see her ponder and treasure events in her heart, reflecting on them with trust and openness. In the same way, prayer allows us to lift our irritations, not to ignore them, but to place them into God's care, transforming inner tension into a space where light and mercy can enter. By framing our moments of anger as opportunities for gentle surrender, we participate in a rhythm of peace that Mary's life exemplifies: patient, prayerful, and trusting. Today, take a simple, intentional step or offense you carry, close your eyes, and offer a brief prayer for it. Speak softly, whether aloud or internally, acknowledging the tension and releasing it mentally into God's hands. Feel the subtle shift as the act of naming and entrusting the frustration opens a small space of calm and relief within you, reminding you that peace begins with this gentle act of surrender. Lord, help me surrender my anger to your care. Guide my heart to release what I cannot control and to allow your mercy to soften the weight that remains. From here, we take the next step by learning to see others and situations through a lens of gentle perspective, further opening our hearts to compassion and understanding. From releasing anger through prayer, we gently turn our attention outward, seeking to view others through a lens of grace. It is easy to focus on the ways people frustrate or disappoint us, letting these moments build walls of resentment or judgment. Fatigue, stress, and the pressures of daily life can amplify these feelings, making it challenging to extend patience or understanding. Often, we wish for people to behave differently, yet this longing can quietly distance our hearts from the mercy and peace we seek. Mary's openness to God's plan offers a subtle guide for seeing with grace. She embraced situations beyond her control with humility and trust, demonstrating a heart that recognized the worth and struggles of others, even amid uncertainty. By reflecting on her example, we are invited to acknowledge that each person carries their own burdens and limitations, just as we do. Viewing others with empathy and grace does not excuse harmful behavior, but it softens our own hearts, creating space for compassion to flow and reducing the weight of judgment we carry internally. Today, take a few quiet moments to reflect silently on one person who challenges you. Consider the pressures or struggles they might be facing, imagining their heart as a vessel of unseen struggles, much like your own. Allow yourself to extend a subtle, compassionate thought toward them, not seeking to change their behavior, but simply offering understanding and goodwill. This small exercise fosters a gentle shift in perspective, encouraging peace and a deeper sense of connection rather than conflict. Lord, help me see others through your grace. Teach my heart to recognize the humanity in everyone I encounter and to respond with patience, understanding, and quiet compassion. From there, we take the next step by practicing kindness in action, allowing this grace to be reflected through what we do for others each day. From seeing others through grace, we are gently invited to allow that grace to flow into our actions. It is easy to feel paralyzed by the weight of past frustrations or to assume that small gestures won't matter. Daily life often presents fatigue, stress, and moments of impatience that tempt us to withdraw or remain guarded. Yet the smallest acts of kindness, when offered with intention, can quietly bridge gaps, mend tension, and invite peace into both our hearts and the hearts of those around us. Mary's attentive service offers a profound example of practical compassion. She demonstrated that care is not always measured by grand gestures, but by consistent, gentle actions that express love and consideration for others. By reflecting on her example, we learn that each opportunity to show kindness, whether a smile, a helping hand, or a thoughtful word, is a step toward dissolving barriers of resentment and opening the way for reconciliation and understanding. Today, choose one simple act of kindness to offer to someone in your life. It might be a word of encouragement, a small favor, or an attentive listening ear. Approach this act with intention, imagining it as a gentle bridge connecting your heart to theirs, a small expression of the grace that surrounds us. Let the act be free of expectation, offered solely for the sake of compassion and peace. Lord, let my actions reflect your love. Help me to act with intention and gentleness, allowing small gestures to build connection and understanding. From here, we take the next step by noticing the quiet joy that can emerge as we forgive and release, embracing the lightness that comes from mercy and compassion. From practicing kindness in action, we gently arrive at a moment of noticing the lightness that forgiveness can bring. Holding on to resentment or past grievances often leaves a quiet heaviness in the heart, a tension that lingers even amidst moments of calm. Life's daily pressures, small annoyances, and repeated frustrations can deepen this weight, making it difficult to imagine that letting go could bring joy. Yet the act of forgiving, even in small intentional ways, carries the potential to transform not only our inner world, but also the way we relate to those around us. Mary's serene joy in embracing God's plan offers a tender model for experiencing joy in forgiveness. She responded to life's unfolding with trust and openness, demonstrating that surrender and acceptance can coexist with a quiet happiness. Reflecting on her example, we are invited to consider that releasing grudges and extending mercy does not diminish our dignity or strength. Rather, it creates a gentle space in our hearts where joy can arise naturally, almost unexpectedly, like sunlight breaking through morning mist. Today, practice a small, simple gesture to accompany this inner release. Smile at someone you encounter, even if only briefly, and silently release a burden as you do. Let this act serve as a symbolic bridge, connecting your heart to grace and allowing a small wave of lightness and relief to flow through you. Feel the subtle lift in your spirit as you engage this tender exchange of forgiveness and goodwill. Lord, grant me joy as I forgive. Help me to embrace the lightness that comes from releasing resentment and to carry this gentle happiness into my daily interactions. From here, we take the next step by learning to trust more deeply in God's timing, allowing patience and faith to guide our hearts through the unfolding of life. From embracing the gentle joy of forgiveness, we turn to the quiet art of trusting God's timing. Life often moves at a pace that feels slow or unpredictable, leaving us anxious, restless, or frustrated when outcomes do not align with our expectations. We may wish for resolution, understanding, or reconciliation to occur immediately, yet the unfolding of life's events often requires patience and faith. Holding on to worry or trying to force outcomes can drain our energy and cloud the clarity of heart we have worked to cultivate through forgiveness and grace. Mary's faithful patience offers a tender model for navigating these uncertainties. She embraced God's plan with quiet trust, responding to unfolding events with humility and serenity. Reflecting on her example reminds us that healing, reconciliation, and understanding do not always occur on our timetable, but that each moment of patience nurtures growth and opens space for grace to work in ways unseen. Trusting God's timing does not mean passivity. It means actively placing our burdens in His care, confident that the unfolding will lead to the good our hearts seek. Today, choose one worry or concern you are carrying and offer it to God, consciously entrusting it to His care. Visualize the tension leaving your body with each exhale and imagine the situation unfolding according to divine timing. This simple practice encourages a heart of patience and a spirit of surrender, reminding us that letting go of control opens the door to peace and understanding. Lord, strengthen my trust in your care. Help me to release the urge to control outcomes and to embrace your timing with serenity and faith. From here, we take the next step by focusing on cultivating inner peace through quiet reflection, allowing our hearts to rest and receive light in each moment. From trusting in God's timing, we gently turn inward, inviting moments of quiet reflection to restore calm in our hearts. The demands of daily life, emails, responsibilities, lingering worries, can easily pull our minds in many directions, leaving little space for peace. Even after practicing forgiveness and extending grace, we may feel restless, noticing that the noise of life continues to crowd our inner space. It is in these moments, when our attention is scattered, that pausing to reflect can become a powerful act of care for our own spirit. Mary's quiet contemplation offers guidance for this inward focus. In Scripture, we see her treasuring events in her heart, reflecting on them thoughtfully and with trust. Her example reminds us that taking time to review our day, acknowledge lessons, and notice the subtle movements of grace nurtures clarity and calm. Reflection is not simply recalling events. It is a gentle, intentional turning toward understanding, a space where we can recognize growth, see blessings, and release lingering tension that might otherwise go unnoticed. Today, spend 2 minutes in quiet reflection on one positive lesson or insight from your day. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow the thought to settle, noticing any sense of calm or clarity it brings. Let this simple practice serve as a gentle reminder that peace is cultivated in small, consistent moments of mindfulness and gratitude. By reflecting with intention, we honor our inner life and invite serenity to take root. Lord, grant me peace as I reflect. Help me to recognize the quiet lessons of each day and to allow their wisdom to settle gently in my heart. From here, we take the next step by practicing acceptance in relationships, learning to embrace others with understanding and patience. From cultivating inner peace through reflection, we now turn our attention to the relationships that surround us, noticing how acceptance can ease tension and open the way for compassion. Daily interactions often bring frustration. Family disagreements, misunderstandings with friends, or challenges at work can quietly build barriers between hearts. When expectations are unmet or differences appear stark, it is easy to feel impatient or critical. These moments, if left unchecked, can weigh heavily, creating subtle unease that affects both our spirit and our connections with others. Mary's gentle heart offers guidance for embracing others with understanding. She responded to life's unfolding with patience and a quiet openness, honoring the dignity of each person she encountered. Reflecting on her example, we are reminded that acceptance does not require approval or agreement, but rather a willingness to acknowledge another's reality without judgment. In extending this quiet grace, we free both ourselves and those around us from unnecessary tension, creating space for genuine connection and peace. Today, choose one person and silently accept them as they are. Bring them to mind, breathe deeply, and let go of any judgments or desires to change them. Offer a quiet acknowledgement of their humanity, recognizing that, like yourself, they carry struggles, joys, and growth. This simple practice fosters empathy, softens the heart, and allows your relationships to be touched by gentle understanding. Lord, teach me to accept others with love. Help me to meet them with patience and openness, releasing the need for control or perfection. From here, we take the next step by cultivating gratitude, discovering how noticing small blessings can guide our hearts toward forgiveness and light. From practicing acceptance in relationships, we are gently led to notice how gratitude can soften even the most challenging interactions. Daily life often presents situations that test our patience and stir frustration, moments when someone's behavior provokes irritation or when misunderstandings linger. Holding on to these difficulties can quietly harden the heart, making forgiveness feel distant or burdensome. Yet, taking time to recognize even small positive qualities in others opens a path toward healing, reminding us that light and grace exist even in challenging circumstances. Mary's thankful heart offers a quiet model for this practice. Scripture and tradition reflect her ability to recognize God's blessings in every situation, fostering joy and openness amidst difficulty. By turning our attention to small positives in the people who challenge us, we invite empathy and understanding into our hearts, preparing the soil in which forgiveness can grow. Gratitude does not erase hurt or condone harm, but it creates an inner space where mercy and peace can flourish, offering a gentle shift from tension to receptivity. Today, choose one person who has tested your patience and silently list one thing about them that you can appreciate. Focus on a quality, effort, or moment that reflects their humanity or good intentions, however small. As you do, allow a quiet warmth to settle in your heart, letting this recognition soften lingering resentment and make room for mercy and connection. Lord, open my heart to gratitude and healing. Teach me to see the gifts in others, even those who challenge me, and to allow this awareness to guide me toward forgiveness and peace. From here, we take the next step by strengthening our resolve to forgive fully, allowing our hearts to embrace grace more completely. From embracing gratitude for healing, we now take another gentle step towards strengthening our forgiveness. It is one thing to forgive once, but forgiveness often requires repeated intention, especially when old wounds resurface. Life presents moments that test our resolve, when someone's actions stir feelings we thought were long buried, or when we realize we're still holding on to pain from the past. These moments of challenge may leave us questioning whether forgiveness is truly complete. In those moments, it is important to remember that forgiveness deepens with conscious intention and that our efforts to release are not in vain. Mary's steadfast faith offers us inspiration here. She was presented with many moments where trusting God's plan required letting go of her own will, and she did so with courage and grace. Her example shows us that while the journey toward forgiveness may require continual renewal of the heart, it is not a failure to revisit forgiveness. It is a sign of growth. With each deliberate release, we make space for deeper peace and greater grace. Today, practice strengthening your forgiveness by repeating silently, "I choose to forgive fully in your grace." Say this with intention, acknowledging that forgiveness is a choice you make, not a feeling you wait for. With each repetition, feel the weight of old hurts lifting and allow your heart to soften further. Lord, strengthen my resolve to forgive. Help me to continue releasing with courage and grace, knowing that each step toward forgiveness brings me closer to peace. From here, we take the next step by integrating peace into our daily life, allowing it to flow through our actions and thoughts. From embracing forgiveness, we now gently focus on integrating peace into our daily lives. It is easy to experience moments of peace during quiet reflection or when we feel detached from the pressures of the day. However, lasting peace is cultivated through small, consistent choices that honor our inner calm amidst life's challenges. The daily grind, stress at work, family concerns, or the weight of unspoken tensions can pull us away from the peace we so desire. But peace, like any virtue, grows stronger through practice and intention, one small moment at a time. Mary's constant calm amidst the trials of life offers us a beautiful model of integration. She was not untouched by life's difficulties, yet she responded with quiet trust in God's plan. Her life teaches us that peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of faith and trust, even in the face of uncertainty. By reflecting on her serene example, we are invited to see that peace can flow through our actions, thoughts, and responses, shaping the way we interact with the world. Today, take a moment before sleep to reflect on one moment during your day when you acted with peace. Perhaps it was a patient word spoken, a small act of kindness, or a moment when you chose to pause and breathe before reacting. As you recall this moment, allow it to settle into your heart, acknowledging the grace that guided your actions. This small practice of reflection encourages you to recognize how peace can become a more natural part of your life with every choice you make. Lord, help me carry your peace into each day. Teach me to embrace it in my actions, my thoughts, and my responses. From here, we take the next step by nurturing compassion for the ongoing challenges in our lives, allowing our hearts to remain open and gentle. From integrating peace into our lives, we now turn our attention to nurturing compassion for the ongoing challenges we face. Life, in its ebb and flow, brings recurring struggles, moments when we feel overwhelmed, anxious, or fatigued by the demands around us. Whether it's the pressure of work, unresolved family tensions, or personal obstacles that seem unchanging, we often find ourselves wishing for relief or for these challenges to simply disappear. Yet, in the midst of these difficulties, we are invited to embrace the truth that compassion, both for ourselves and others, can sustain us through even the most trying times. Mary's mercy, shown through her quiet acceptance and enduring patience, offers us a gentle example of how to navigate ongoing struggles. Her life was not free from hardship, but her response to those hardships was filled with deep compassion and trust in God's plan. By reflecting on her example, we are reminded that challenges, though difficult, are opportunities to practice compassion, to offer ourselves gentle care, and to extend that same care to others. Compassion does not erase the struggle, but it softens its weight, allowing us to endure with a lighter heart. Today, take a moment to offer silent compassion for one ongoing difficulty in your life. Acknowledge the challenge without judgment, recognizing the emotions and frustrations it may bring. Gently offer your heart to this struggle, allowing space for patience, empathy, and understanding. By holding this difficulty with compassion, you invite a sense of peace into the space it occupies within you. Lord, grant me compassion for each challenge I face. Help me to meet my struggles with patience and love, allowing your mercy to guide me through them. From here, we take the next step by reflecting on the quiet hope that lies ahead, gently closing this chapter with trust and faith. From nurturing compassion for our ongoing challenges, we now take a moment to reflect gently on the growth we've experienced along this journey. Life often feels like a series of steps, sometimes large, sometimes small, that move us toward healing. In the busyness of our days, it's easy to overlook the progress we've made, especially when the challenges continue to arise. But as we take a pause and look back, we may find that even the smallest steps have led us to deeper peace, patience, and understanding. Mary's patient guidance offers us a tender example of this process. Her life was not without its struggles, yet she moved through them with unwavering trust and quiet strength. She invites us to reflect on our own hearts, to recognize how far we've come, and to honor the quiet moments where growth has occurred. Reflection, as Mary modeled, is not only about looking back on what we've overcome, but also about acknowledging how God's grace has been working within us all along, even in the smallest acts of mercy and patience. Today, take a moment to review one way your heart has softened on this journey. Perhaps there was a moment when you chose to forgive, a time when your patience was deeper than you expected, or when you responded with unexpected kindness. Reflect on this moment with gratitude, acknowledging the grace that allowed it to happen and the peace that it brought. Lord, help me recognize and cherish my growth. Thank you for guiding me through each step, even the small ones, and for the grace that has shaped my heart. From here, we take the final step by looking forward with hope and gentle encouragement, trusting that every moment is an opportunity to continue walking in your light. As we come to the end of this meditative journey, we are reminded that the path of forgiveness and emotional release continues with gentle perseverance. Life does not offer a quick fix for deep wounds or lasting peace. We may still encounter moments of frustration, anxiety, or fatigue, but with each small step, we learn to meet these challenges with a heart that is open, trusting, and willing to release old hurts. It is in this ongoing journey that true healing takes root. Mary's unwavering love and her patient trust in God's plan call us to persevere in the face of our own struggles. She faced trials with grace, never rushing or judging, but instead responding with a heart full of mercy and care. Her example teaches us that forgiveness is not a one-time act, but a continual process of letting go and choosing grace one moment at a time. Today, commit to continuing this journey with a simple prayer. Lord, help me walk with patience, mercy, and hope each day. Let this prayer be a gentle reminder that each small step, no matter how seemingly insignificant, brings us closer to peace and healing. From here, we trust that each day offers new opportunities to grow in mercy, to deepen our patience, and to embrace the light of forgiveness. With every small act, we take another step toward the peace and joy God desires for us.